Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. If a man isn't feeling you, just move on. Seriously, ladies, because you know what? And I've seen this. It's not talked about because, you know, the general thing is, yeah, I got this dusty dude coming after you and everything. But, you know, these guys all thirsty. You know, that's the general narrative. And yeah, it happens. It happens. But ladies, I'm going to tell you something I've seen. I don't care how fine you are. You could be a legitimate dime. Like, you could walk in front of some modeling agents and talent scouts and they'd be like, oh yeah, she's beautiful. They could get out the measuring stick and say that. I don't care who the woman is. I don't care how smart you are, whatever, how your body built. I don't care who the woman is. Every single woman got at least that one guy who got zero interest in her. But that's the guy you think is fine. That's the one you want. And that's cool and everything. That's cool. That's understandable. Y'all got y'all taste. That guy got whatever y'all want physically. Right? That guy got whatever you want physically. So then, here's the thing. You got what you want physically. All right. You know, and you know what? Not just a physical thing. You might even get to know him and find, like, this guy got a lot going on. Like I've seen it constant. Virtually every woman I've known, there's some guy they really admire and everything. Except he don't return the feelings. And I know it drives y'all crazy. And I've seen women do some stuff. In fact, some guys use that to get y'all. When I talk about Mr. Goodbar, y'all know the Mr. Goodbars don't really be chasing y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all be just sitting back. They be just sitting back and they'll deal with you on their terms. But here's a reality. Ladies, if a man ain't feeling you, you just got to move on. I know it's y'all nature to try to seduce him and everything, but sometimes a man just ain't interested. And it could be for a variety of reasons. Seriously, it might not even be that he doesn't find you attractive, though that's a prominent reason. You know, he can find you very physically attractive, but something about your personality rubs him the wrong way. Or he just ain't feeling you, or you know what, sometimes he just got somebody else he want to deal with. You know, all men ain't trying to be players. He might just be loyal to somebody. If a man ain't feeling you, just move on. Seriously, just move on. You can't do anything. You can't worry about it because the time you spend chasing and mooning over a guy, you missing out on some guys who actually genuinely like you. Now, I've known several women who've chased a guy who really wasn't feeling them. They were all concerned about him, yet they would get that guy who is feeling them, who does love them and even lust them, who is trying to be supportive, doing all the stuff a man's supposed to do, even willing to provide and protect and all of that. But the woman's still thinking about that one guy that wasn't feeling her. But you got to move on. See, here's the thing. The world is what it is, right? And, you know, some things ain't going to work out the way you want it to according to your fantasy. But here's the thing, too. And here's something to really consider. If a man ain't feeling you, there's no chance of a good relationship. Because if he ain't feeling you, if he deals with you, he's using you. He's using you for gratification. Is that what you want? And you think you're going to change his mind? No. Because once he starts off with the gratification thing, it's extremely rare a man changes up. In fact, I ain't even going to say, I'll say it like this. I'm sure it's probably happened somewhere out of billions of relationships, trillions of relationships. It had to happen somewhere. But honestly, I personally haven't seen it. I haven't seen a situation, and talking with a lot of dudes, I haven't seen a situation where a dude said, yeah, I'm just using her for sex, or she just doing all this, and then he changes up later on. I've never seen it. Once a man starts out that way, boom. So if he ain't feeling you, it's actually a good thing, because, you know, and like I say, I've seen women try, but, worth it. Ladies, any relationship has to be mutual. Now, I understand if you just don't want to get, a guy actually showing interest in you, and you just ain't feeling that particular guy to get with that guy. And you know what? I understand that. Even though I think y'all should pay attention, at least pay attention a bit more. But, I understand that. I respect that, really. I respect that. But the key thing is you got to find somebody who returns your feelings. And trust me, I tell that to men too. That's why I tell men to find their tribe. Those are women who are naturally feeling them. That's what I'm telling you. You got to find your tribe. See, the guys in your tribe, they're going to naturally find you attractive. They're going to find you, you listen to them talk, they're going to find you funny. They're going to look at your face and find you beautiful. Even if most other people find you unattractive, they're going to find you beautiful. They're going to like your body. They're going to be able to live with your quirks. Focus on that. Seriously, I've seen there's some women, they've actually gotten into their 50s pining over some guy that they dealt with before. Or not even dealt with, but just wanted. I've seen that happen so many times. And like I said, the guy at best might deal with them for sheer gratification. But, yeah. Seriously, ladies, despite what y'all think, there's like every single woman got a group of men who are feeling her. Pay attention to them. And even some ones you ain't feeling at first, like I said, I understand you got that attraction, but be open. You never know. You might find out something about him that turns you on. And that's why I always would tell women, it's like, unless he's just totally repulsive to you, abusive, at least give him a shot and see what happens. Now, I have seen situations like that where a woman, she said she normally wouldn't have dealt with that type of guy, but she opened up and then found out some other things she liked about him. Seriously, because ladies, let's be real. Let's just be real. I know a lot of women don't like it when some other content creators will say, hey, I got a shelf life, or definitely when they say y'all hit the wall. But just the reality, I'm just saying as a man, we're not looking towards y'all as like a provider or a protector. So that's out of the way. Our strongest attraction, a man's strongest attraction to women is your physicality, your beauty, and your personality. Those are the two main things. That's just our nature. You don't fight it, use it. And let's just be real, for the overwhelming majority of women do not maintain that same level of sex appeal to a man, especially if those men want to have children. Now, you might have a chance if you happen to run into a man who already got kids or for whatever reason doesn't want to have kids. Then he might look at some other stuff, but that's the physical attraction, what type of shape you in, your age, and all of that is the strongest thing. It's really what kept the human race going. And then whether or not you have a cool personality. Because let's just say men in general look for peace and peace. In a crude way to say a piece of sex, but in a mental way to say mental peace. All right. So if a man ain't seeing you on either one of those levels, you can't force him. Look for the men who are trying to. So when you run into that man, he could be whatever to you, but he ain't feeling you. Now I know somebody might say, "Well, Rom, you just told us to give him a chance and stuff, right?" Well, I'm telling y'all to give him a chance because y'all look at more things, so you might find something. Men, we're not that complicated. If we ain't finding you physically attractive, or we ain't feeling your personality on that level, it's pretty much ain't gonna happen. Seriously, it's just that simple. We not that deep. We really not. God, Thanos, the Great Pumpkin, Big Rom made it so that the human race could go on easier. All right. So if that man don't find that natural attraction to you, he could have all of that, but you gotta sometimes you just gotta move on, all right? Look for the guys who are feeling you. That's the guy who's going to cherish you. That's the guy who's going to treat you like a queen, all right? So anyway, That's all I got. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.